Most people have no idea which revolvers are silently making collectors rich right now, and which ones are bleeding money out of your safe every single day. I am Michael, and today we are covering 7 revolvers that every serious gun owner needs to know about before making another move. If you want more content like this, hit subscribe right now. At the end of the video, I will show you the 30-second revolver value check that can help you decide whether a revolver is worth keeping, selling, or avoiding before you make a mistake. Revolvers you should never sell. Number 5. Smith & Wesson, Model 19. The Smith & Wesson Model 19, known as the Combat Magnum, is one of the most respected revolvers ever built in America. It first came out in 1957 after legendary lawman Bill Jordan pushed Smith & Wesson to build a powerful revolver that was light enough to carry all day, but strong enough to stop any threat. Today, in the 2026 market, the value of a Model 19 keeps climbing every year, depending on condition and whether it comes with the original factory box. Vintage pre-lock versions in original condition are especially hard to find, and serious collectors are paying premium prices to get them. If you own one of these, do not let it go. The Model 19 is not just a firearm. It is a piece of American law enforcement history that no modern revolver can replace. Specs: barrel length, 2.5-inch, 4-inch, or 6-inch options. Sights: adjustable rear, ramp front. Chamber: .357 Magnum or .38 Special. Stock: walnut or Hogue rubber grip. Magazine capacity: 6 rounds. Price: $500 to $1,500. Number 4. Ruger Red Hawk. The Ruger Red Hawk is one of the toughest double-action revolvers ever manufactured, and the numbers back that up completely. Built entirely from stainless steel, it was designed from day one to handle the punishment of heavy, full pressure loads, a level of force that destroys weaker frames over time. According to current 2026 market data, a Ruger Red Hawk in excellent condition commands top dollar, while even a very good condition example holds strong resale value, and those values have been rising steadily. For hunters who go after large game, or for anyone who needs a sidearm against dangerous wildlife, this revolver remains in a class of its own. Selling a Red Hawk means giving up a tool that would cost you significantly more to replace today than what you paid for it. Specs: barrel length, 4.2-inch, 5.5-inch, or 7.5-inch options. Sights: adjustable rear, ramp front. Chamber: .44 Magnum or .45 Colt. Stock: hardwood or Hogue rubber grip. Magazine capacity: 6 rounds. Price: $600 to $900. Number 3. Colt Anaconda. The Colt Anaconda is a large-frame, big-bore revolver that was first produced in 1990 and quickly became one of the most sought-after revolvers Colt ever made. After Colt stopped production in 2003, used Anacondas shot up dramatically in collector value, which tells you everything about how rare and desirable they are. In the current 2026 market, a Colt Anaconda in very good to excellent condition commands some of the highest prices in the entire revolver collector category, with factory new examples going even higher. Davidson's is even releasing exclusive 2026 editions of the Anaconda with new frame designs and exclusive configurations, proving that collector and market demand for this gun is still growing. The combination of Colt craftsmanship, genuine rarity, and a growing collector base makes this one of the smartest revolvers to keep in any safe. Specs: barrel length, 4-inch, 6-inch, or 8-inch options. Sights: adjustable elevation and windage. Chamber: .44 Magnum or .45 Colt. Stock: Hogue overmolded rubber grip. Magazine capacity: 6 rounds. Price: $1,800 to $3,000. Is the Colt Anaconda the most underrated Colt ever made, or does the Python still take the crown? Drop your answer in the comments below. Number 2. Smith & Wesson Model 27. The Smith & Wesson Model 27 holds a title that no other revolver can claim: It was the very first high-powered production revolver ever made, introduced back in 1935. For decades, it was the most expensive revolver in the Smith & Wesson catalog, built on the large N-frame with hand-fitted components, polished internals, and a level of craftsmanship that modern production simply cannot match at any price. In today's 2026 market, the Model 27 holds consistently strong resale value, both new and used, with pre-lock-pinned versions from the 1950s through 1970s regularly going much higher at auction. The combination of historical importance, superb fit and finish, and genuine rarity makes this one of the wisest revolvers to hold onto in any collection. Specs: barrel length, 4-inch, 6-inch, or 8.375-inch options. Sights: adjustable rear, red ramp front. Chamber: 357, Magnum or 38 Special. Stock: checkered walnut grip. Magazine capacity: 6 rounds. Price: $875 to $1,500 plus. Number 1. Ruger Blackhawk. The Ruger Blackhawk is proof that a revolver does not need to be expensive to become a true classic that holds and gains value over time. Introduced in 1955, it brought modern metallurgy and engineering into a single-action Old West-style design. A revolver tough enough to handle heavy loads that would destroy many of its competitors. While widely available new model Blackhawks hold stable value tied to general economic conditions, the rarer pre-1973 flat top and 3-screw variants are climbing steadily as the number of unmodified examples in excellent condition continues to shrink. The Blackhawk is the kind of gun that improves in value as it gets older, and the ones people foolishly sold 20 years ago are exactly what collectors are hunting for today. Specs: barrel length, 4.625-inch, 6.5-inch, or 7.5-inch options. Sights: adjustable rear, ramp front. Chamber: 357 mag, or 45 Colt or 30 carbine. Stock: hardwood or rubber grip. Magazine capacity: 6 rounds. Price: $400 to $600 for new models, and $600 to $1,200 plus for vintage. Do you own a 3-screw Blackhawk right now, and do you know what it is actually worth in 2026? Tell us in the comments. Revolvers you will regret owning. Number 2. Taurus 605. The Taurus 605 gets marketed heavily as an affordable carry revolver, and at first glance, the price makes it look like a smart deal. The 605 is a Brazilian-made revolver that has been on the American market since 1995. And over those decades, it has built a reputation for inconsistency in quality control that no amount of marketing can paper over. Owners and independent testers have documented that wear patterns on the internal mechanical parts progress noticeably faster than comparable revolvers in the same category. And long-term durability does not match higher-end models, even when accounting for the budget price point. The trigger pull is heavy and stiff out of the box, and the compact frame, combined with heavy recoil, makes it genuinely uncomfortable to shoot in any extended practice session. For the money you spend buying, fixing, and maintaining this gun over time, you could step up to a Smith & Wesson 640 or a Ruger SP101 and own something that will actually hold its value and perform without reservation. Specs: barrel length, 2-inch or 3-inch. Sights: fixed rear, fixed front post. Chamber: 357, Magnum or 38 Special. Stock: rubber boot grip. Magazine capacity: 5 rounds. Price: $300 to $450. Number 1. Rossi R351. The Rossi R351 is a compact snub-nose revolver that sits at the very bottom of the quality ladder, and the legal record surrounding it is impossible to ignore. Rossi issued a voluntary safety warning covering the R351, along with several other models manufactured between 2005 and 2017, stating that these revolvers may fire if dropped due to a manufacturing defect. The affected serial numbers begin with letters A through K and Y and Z. In 2019, Taurus Armas agreed to pay $38 million to settle a class action lawsuit related to this exact drop-fire defect in Rossi revolvers. Beyond the safety issue, the R3.51 suffers from limited parts availability, a heavy and unpredictable trigger, and almost zero aftermarket support, meaning when something breaks, your options are very narrow. The resale market reflects this reality too, with used R351 examples selling at very low prices that have shown no meaningful appreciation over time. Buying one of these is spending money on a problem rather than a solution. Specs: barrel length 2-inch, sights, fixed rear, fixed front blade, chamber 38 special, stock, rubber finger groove grip, magazine capacity 5 rounds, price $150 to $280. Have you or someone you know had a bad experience with a budget revolver that turned dangerous? What happened, and would you ever buy budget again? Share it in the comments below. 30-second value check. Before you sell any revolver, check 3 simple things. First, look at the model name. Revolvers like the Smith & Wesson Model 19, Ruger Redhawk, Colt Anaconda, Smith & Wesson Model 27, and Ruger Blackhawk have strong history, collector interest, and long-term demand. Second, check condition, original grips, barrel length, finish, box, and paperwork, because these small details can change the value a lot. Third, ask yourself one question: can I easily buy this same revolver again in the same condition? If the answer is no, selling it may become a regret later. Those are the 7 revolvers that can either build your collection or break your wallet depending on the decision you make today. Drop your thoughts in the comments, share this with someone who owns a revolver. And if you are not subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button right now.